What we figured out was that personal finance, I kept trying to fix it with the math because I'm a math nerd. And then I finally figured out it wasn't a math problem. It was a me problem. If you go to the Y and you sweat and you drink water and you don't eat white bread and you gain weight, you will quit. And the same thing getting out of debt. You need some quick encouragement. You need to go, this might work. And what happens is the more people get excited, the more they believe, the deeper they'll sacrifice, and the faster they get out. And so this debt snowball thing, even though it's it's a paradox, even though it works. It works. And people don't get out of debt using the other because they get stalled out. I just don't teach people to borrow money. The shortest path between where you are and wealth is to stay in control of your largest wealth building tool, which is your income. You're going to pick your tough. You just got to pick which one. Now, that's called maturity, the ability to delay pleasure. And that's how you succeed in business, is you do the right thing. It's how you succeed in life. You do the right thing. Integrity, the ability to delay pleasure, the ability to say, I'm going to give up something today. I'm going to live like no one else so that later I can live and give like no one else. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right, Henry Ford said, And so there's a reality to this. And so the belief is the real privilege. It's not the skin color and it's not the socioeconomic thing. It's the belief in the culture you come out of. The problem is if you start to believe someone else is going to fix your life, whoever it is, your employer, your mommy, the president, the Congress, you're screwed. This is the proper way to live your life. Turns out morals have implication. Character has implications. Your level of return is the level of help. And so that just defeats the wealth equality argument completely, because we now know that 79% of the millionaires in America today, 8 out of 10, inherited zero, which means they did something in the marketplace. So the American dream is alive and well. The biggest problems are belief breakdowns, where people believe the wrong things. And when you believe the wrong things, then you make bad decisions. We have learned that when people handle their money together, that they're really setting their life goals together. They're sharing their fears, they're sharing their stresses, they're sharing their dreams, because your money all runs towards those things. The way you handle your money is more of a symptom of what's going on in your life than the actual problem. And so when we can get couples to start talking, it's amazing. They go through one of our classes and they've been married 12 years and they come back, you saved our marriage. I'm like, you went the wrong class. The sex class was down the hall. But no, all we did was we made them start talking about their money. One checking account, shared accounts. We're going to know everything that's going on, both of us. There's no, I'm going to take care of you. You're not good with money, honey, so I'll do the money. No, we're all on this together. One might be the nerd that's going to do more of the details, but we're going to be two adults pulling the wagon together. And there's tons of data that says you're not going to build wealth unless you do that. When I turn loose of money and I see the result, it moves me from selfish to selfless. It grows my character. And selfless people are highly attractive, much more so than selfish people. And I'm going to be a whole lot more concerned with your character than I am your GPA. I'm going to be a whole lot more concerned with the way you treat your brother or your sister and the way you talk to your mother in my house than I am whether you did a piano recital. And so I think we got to just stop a second and breathe before we just slit everyone's throat on the first possible offense. Oh my God, we're an offended people.